keeping it with that right elbow, you're playing right at the back.
Oh my goodness! That is it. That is it. I don't think Kid Pitt knows that. He's not celebrating just yet. I think Yopniak must take that as a warning.
Here, as Chris Young gets him back on track. Flying elbow. Jackson. The replay here.
A brutal knockout is the ultimate display of power, technique, and timing in combat sports. Whether it happens in MMA, Muay Thai, boxing, or kickboxing, a knockout is the moment that defines fights and leaves fans in awe. In March 2025, the world witnessed some of the most devastating knockouts across multiple combat sports disciplines. Fighters from different backgrounds showcased their striking skills, delivering jaw-dropping knockouts that will be remembered for years to come. The combination of skill, strategy, and raw aggression resulted in some of the most violent and spectacular finishes ever seen inside the ring and cage. Knockouts in MMA are often unpredictable due to the variety of striking techniques allowed. Unlike boxing, where fighters rely solely on punches, MMA fighters use punches, kicks, elbows, and knees to finish their opponents. In 2025, some of the best knockouts came from perfectly timed counterstrikes, spinning attacks, and well-placed head kicks. The beauty of MMA knockouts lies in their versatility. Fighters have multiple weapons at their disposal, making every fight an opportunity for an unexpected and spectacular finish. Whether it was a clean knockout from a perfectly timed hook or a flying knee that left an opponent unconscious, March 2025 was filled with unforgettable moments. Muay Thai knockouts, on the other hand, are a combination of raw power and technical mastery. Known as the art of 8 limbs, Muay Thai allows fighters to use their fists, elbows, knees, and shins, making knockouts especially brutal. Some of the most vicious finishes in March 2025 came from fighters utilizing their clinch game to land devastating elbows and knees. A well-placed elbow can cut an opponent open instantly, while a perfectly timed knee to the chin can end a fight in the blink of an eye. Fighters trained in Muay Thai demonstrated their precision and control, delivering knockouts that showcase their mastery of the striking arts.
Дает держать себя на мушке. Очень такой осторожный. Вот это попадание! И вот только мы сейчас увидели, какой мощный оверхенд. Склон вниз показывает, вниз, вниз. И тут же перевод на голову.
Да,
под шагом, очень сильный навстречу, хороший оверхенд.
Right hand. Knees in the body. That hurt. That hurt, Mayaku. Just keep attacking the body. Just keep attacking the body. That could be it. Oh!
Down, uppercut! Down goes Manager for the second time! Has the ref called it?
Yes, she has.
She started the downfall of Mayaku and this is where she finished the job. Previously this world was a massive knee, but look, that left hand this time. Down.
Кто-то может кого-то снести любым ударом. Пытался печь найти. Абсолютно глухой нокаут от Дмитрия Беглова. Вот так.
Inside kick.
Never mind. That is gonna be it. Wow, we needed something special in this match, and we finally got it. Right, celebrating his birthday in style with that.
Oh my God! What? What's the right hand of Kevin? What's the right hand of Kevin? I told him please analyze. He's waiting. Boom! Right hand there. And it's over.
Boxing knockouts are all about timing, accuracy, and power. A clean knockout in boxing is often the result of years of refined technique, footwork, and punch placement. Some of the best knockouts in March 2025 came from fighters who used their ring IQ to set up devastating punches. A well-placed uppercut can send an opponent crashing to the canvas, while a counter hook can catch an aggressive opponent off guard, knocking them out cold. The ability to read an opponent's movements and deliver the perfect punch at the right moment is what separates great boxers from the rest. March 2025 saw multiple fights end in dramatic fashion, with knockout punches that left fighters unconscious before they even hit the ground. A knockout is the most definitive and electrifying moment in combat sports. It is the perfect blend of power, precision, and tactical execution, where one strike can change the entire course of a fight in an instant. In March 2025, we witnessed some of the most jaw-dropping knockouts across MMA, Muay Thai, boxing, and kickboxing, proving once again that combat sports are unpredictable, brutal, and thrilling. These knockouts were delivered in a variety of ways, from devastating head kicks to thunderous punches, flying knees, and vicious elbows, each one showcasing the sheer force and skill of the world's most elite fighters. MMA knockouts always stand out due to the variety of striking techniques allowed in the sport. Fighters can use their fists, feet, elbows, and knees to deliver devastating blows. March 2025 was no different, with multiple knockouts occurring from unexpected strikes. Spinning back fists, counter hooks, head kicks, and even slams contributed to some of the most violent and memorable knockouts of the year. The diversity of finishes in MMA ensures that no two knockouts look the same, and the unpredictability of the sport makes each one even more shocking. A fighter can be dominating a fight, only to get caught with a perfectly timed counterpunch or knee, resulting in an instant knockout.
Punches of these are.
And then to finish him off, with his hands down, staggering around the ring. Oh! Big overhead right in, and Manson is out! Wow! He let it back up, the jab bouncing backwards. Manson is wobbling on the feet.
That's going.
Yeah.
He looks at the referee and goes like, "Dude, what are you doing?"
Back to some of the replays here, and he looked good with us on back. And at that point, you know,
Своих соперников именно на вытянутых руках, на передней ручке.
А то, как он кулачки заканчивает. Только что как он кулачки заканчивает свои поединки.
Возможно, и понял, но просто этот парень штампует нокаут в первый.
Big smile on the face, all for two for Khabib. I noticed he likes to do that every single match.
I think there was a smile on the face of Superman. In our first bout! And guess
he's
what?
Done. He's done.
The spider goes down again here on Thai Fight League, and I think he won't be getting back up.
Bob.
That one. Oh, right below the ear, wasn't it? Definitely can't be. Oh my goodness! Moved him! Still swinging again! What a knockout!
Was still placed there. That's why he didn't turn into him. So at least you could see the punches coming.
Now the big one is going to come away. Yeah, I mean, he was out on his feet here, still trying to swing just on reflex. There we go. Yep. Oh, my God.
Что происходит? Это все, это, друзья, победа в первые 10 секунд. Просто долетел. Единственный поединок женский в этом карте. О, хорошо! Справа! Тут же роняет соперницу первым буквально ударом. Вот посмотрите, рефери хотел дать шанс.
Muay Thai, known as the art of 8 limbs, is famous for its devastating striking techniques, especially when it comes to knockouts. In March 2025, we saw multiple Muay Thai fighters showcase their incredible power and precision, delivering some of the most brutal knockouts of the year. The clinch game played a major role in these finishes, as fighters landed deadly elbows and knees that left their opponents unconscious. A well-placed knee to the chin can send a fighter crumbling to the mat, while a spinning elbow can shut the lights off instantly. Fighters also utilize their signature roundhouse kicks to end fights, delivering thunderous blows to their opponents' heads and bodies. Boxing knockouts are often a result of expert timing, technique, and power. A single punch can determine the outcome of a fight, and March 2025 had no shortage of one-punch knockouts. Fighters who had mastered the art of counterpunching were able to take advantage of their opponent's aggression, landing crisp right hands, devastating hooks, and sharp uppercuts that sent their opponents crashing to the canvas. The science of boxing knockouts lies in perfect placement and the ability to generate force at the right moment. A well-timed counter shot can end a fight instantly, and March 2025 delivered some of the most picture-perfect knockout punches of the year. Kickboxing, which blends elements of boxing and traditional striking arts, saw some of the most explosive knockouts of the month. Fighters displayed an incredible mix of techniques, using head kicks, spinning kicks, and powerful punches to deliver highlight reel knockouts. The beauty of kickboxing knockouts lies in their speed and unpredictability. One moment, a fighter may seem in control, and the next, they are unconscious from a perfectly placed strike. March 2025 showcased the power of the high kick, as multiple fights ended with devastating knockouts via roundhouse and question mark kicks. These techniques, combined with brutal liver kicks and body shots, made kickboxing knockouts some of the most exciting moments in combat sports.
Never quite able.
Lleva justamente en la nariz, en ese momento, con todo el miedo, el descontrol de lo que está pasando, y después la forma de atacarla hacia las laterales.
远距离反架以及左手的后置，还是一次迎击，击倒对手，砸击，后手拳，后空前摆，我的天啊！我的天！又一次主黑带大师的双杀不看。第一次拼拳，第二波，嘣，1、2、3，击倒之后，看上位的砸拳。
Então, a gente pode ver os estilos bem diferentes dos dois lutadores nesse combate. O Reis de um lado, um lutador leve até. Opa! Final de combate. E esse agora não deu mais, bateu quando tentou firmar no chão. Você não fica mais em pé, o nervo ali dá uma dor alucinante. Essa dor sobe pela perna, irradia lá na coluna. Camarada, quem nunca se...
One of the most exciting aspects of knockouts is the dramatic shift in momentum they create. A fight can be going one way for several rounds, with one fighter appearing dominant, only for their opponent to land a single shot that changes everything. Some of the biggest knockouts in March 2025 came from fighters who were losing on the scorecards, but managed to find an opening and land a game-changing strike. This is what makes combat sports so thrilling. No matter how skilled or dominant a fighter may seem, one perfectly timed punch, elbow, or kick can turn the tide in an instant. Timing and accuracy play a crucial role in delivering a knockout. The best knockout artists in the world know how to set up their strikes, using feints, footwork, and head movement to bait their opponents into making mistakes. March 2025 saw multiple knockouts where fighters used their intelligence to set up the perfect strike, catching their opponents off guard. Whether it was a counterpunch that landed at the perfect moment or a sneaky setup for a head kick, these knockouts were not just about power, they were about precision and strategy. The psychological impact of knockouts cannot be underestimated. For the fighter delivering the knockout, it can be a career-defining moment, catapulting them into stardom and earning them highlight reel recognition. For the fighter on the receiving end, a knockout loss can be devastating, both physically and mentally. Some of the most brutal knockouts of March 2025 left fighters unconscious for several minutes, requiring medical attention. The ability to recover from such a loss and return to competition is a true test of a fighter's resilience. One of the most terrifying aspects of knockouts is the way they happen so suddenly. A fight can be evenly contested, with both fighters exchanging blows, and then, out of nowhere, a single strike ends it all. Some of the most shocking knockouts in March 2025 happened when fighters least expected it, whether from a perfectly timed counter hook, a flying knee that landed out of nowhere, or a brutal spinning elbow that sent an opponent crashing to the mat. These moments remind us of the raw unpredictability of combat sports and why knockouts remain the most thrilling aspect of fighting.
Дистанцию здесь неплохо накидывает руками, прям вошли.